All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ya Allah, in the month of Ramadan. You've listened. You've listened to our prayers. You've heard what we wanted. You've seen our sufferings. You've seen the pain. And you took the misery away. Thank you. Thank you, Ya Allah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the club statement. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Graham Potter has been sacked. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. This needed to be. It needed to happen. I'm glad. I was getting worried with all the news that was coming out earlier this afternoon, UK time, saying that Graham Potter will potentially see the Liverpool game, will potentially see the Real Madrid game. I'm so glad. These journalists, they don't know anything. They really don't know anything. Fabrizio Romano, however, he's the one who didn't really say much. He just said, look, there could be trouble here. There could be trouble with Graham Potter. But all of these other people, the likes of Ben Jacobs and whoever else that were reporting, saying that, perhaps Graham Potter is going to stay on. I am so glad, ladies and gentlemen. We've been put out of our misery. We have been put out of our misery. There was no more chance for Graham Potter to stay on. It could not have happened. And I'm glad that the owners and the board have made the decision. I am so happy. More than you can believe. I am so happy. I'm sure each and every one of you guys, over 220 people live already. I'm pretty sure after 2 minutes, you guys are all happy as well. Very, very happy. So glad. Yes, I did see the Fabrizio tweet. I just wanted to bring this up, club statement from our official page. We'll have a look through that. Let's have a look through what Fabrizio said. Let's go through in this manner. Breaking: Graham Potter has been sacked by Chelsea. Chelsea would like to thank Graham for all his efforts and contributions and wish him well for the future. Club statement announcement. We'll read through that very soon. Look, he was incompetent. I'm sorry. He was incompetent. A lot of people still in shock. Oh my God, is this real? It for sure is real. It is for sure real, man. I am so glad. So happy. So happy. My brother, my younger brother just messaged and he said, Miz, are you awake? You better be awake because he is sacked. Because it's 5:30 a.m. Literally woke up not that long ago for Sehri to eat. So yeah, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Look, Graham Potter, I think we can all say that he just wasn't the right man. And after yesterday, post-match, the stuff that he said, that in itself was sackable offense, let alone the performance and how the team has been under him, since he took over. It's just not been good enough, not Chelsea levels at all. So yeah, it needed to happen. Now, off the back of this, I believe the interim manager for the time being is the assistant manager. I think Chelsea owners Bowley and Egbali, on behalf of everyone at the club, we want to thank Graham. We have the highest degree of respect for Graham as a coach and a person. He has always conducted himself with professionalism and integrity. Yep, no problems. We've always said Graham Potter is a lovely guy. He's a good person. He's a good human being. But you got to get results, man. You have to get results. That is as simple as that. Chelsea Football Club, results are everything. Everyone is sacking managers left, right, and center. Apparently, this is a record-breaking Premier League season where most managers have been sacked. Earlier today, Brendan Rodgers from Leicester was sacked as well. People, it's a results-based business, and more than anything at Chelsea Football Club, it is a results-based business. Chelsea need to be not 11th, at a bare minimum in the top 4, and then you're trying to win the Premier League down the track. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's where Chelsea belongs. For the time being, ladies and gentlemen, Bruno Saltor will take care of Chelsea as interim coach. I didn't even know who this guy is. Who is Bruno Saltor? Does anyone know who Bruno Saltor is? Bowley and Igbali, we all will be getting behind Bruno and the team as we focus on the rest of the season. We have 10 Premier League games remaining and a Champions League quarter-final ahead. I think this guy's one of the backroom staff members that came from Brighton, didn't he? Does anyone know who Bruno Saltor? I think he might have come from Brighton. Philip is saying, yes, we are back. He's gone. I'm alive, Miz. We're all alive, ladies and gentlemen. We are all alive. It had to happen. Matt Charles, good to see you. Probably just blown our summer transfer kitty getting rid of him. Hey, look, we'll get to know, when all the articles drop very, very soon as to what the implications are, what financial measures are we going to face. But I can't think of that right now. We needed this guy gone. I even said, let's just move on to the next match against Liverpool without a manager. It doesn't matter. Right now, we've got players that have won a lot more stuff than Graham Potter can ever imagine in his lifetime. These players will manage themselves and will probably get a better result out of it. Kevin, thank you so much for the super chat. No more 5-year contract, 18-month deal, please. Yes. Short-term contract. If you don't want it, then see you. F off. F the hell out of here. No more 5-year contract, please. I think it's been made quite evident. These long-term contracts. This is a business where it's very turbulent. It's a turbulent business. You're going to get the extensions. You're going to get the extensions based on results. You can have blips here and there, but let it be blip, not a prolonged, phase of losses after losses after losses. It cannot be that. Not at Chelsea. Anywhere else, no problems. Not at Chelsea Football Club. You start having more than 2 losses in a row, maybe 3, you're going to be in trouble. You need to turn that around quick, pronto. So no more. 18 months to 24 months, maybe max 24 months. 24 months, 2-year contract, and then based on your results, you get an extension, a year extension. Miz, look up the tweets about his severance. Okay, we'll check that out very, very soon. Let's see what everyone else is saying on social media. Let me just have a look at that. Ryan is saying, somebody did a wild space saying Chelsea's keeping faith in Potter. Yeah, I think it was Ben Jacobs. Well, we didn't have many good moments under Graham Potter, and he was clearly out of his depth here and had to go. But he will always appreciate the Milan games and Dortmund. Yeah, of course. I mean, for him to, take us through that group stage was very important. Check this out from Mr. Fabrizio Romano. Julian Nagelsmann is the favorite candidate to replace Graham Potter as new Chelsea head coach, as reported yesterday. Nagelsmann was mentioned yesterday during the internal discussions. Julian is considered a talented coach. Talks are ongoing to make best decisions. So we'll see. Right now, it seems like Julian Nagelsmann is the front runner. I don't think we'll have anyone readily available for the Liverpool match, but I'm hoping for the Wolves one after that. Will be very, very good. And then obviously we can prepare ourselves for the Real Madrid fixture. Look, I've got no issues with Nagelsmann. My preference obviously was Luis Enrique, but at the same time, I don't have much issues with Nagelsmann. But he's going to have to, he's going to have to come on and get things rolling immediately. I know we will have to be patient with him as well. I understand that. That's fine. But he's going to have to try and get a tune out of this particular group of players, who are not bad. They're very, very good players that we have. We have a very good squad. We need this guy to come on and get it rolling for us, especially against Real Madrid in the Champions League. Make something out of this particular season. Alhamdulillah, thank you so much for the super chat. Alhamdulillah, mashallah, bismillah, Allahu Akbar. I love it. Absolutely love it, man. Let's see what people are saying. Potter severance, right? Is that how you pronounce severance? Oh yeah, here we go. Potter will receive regular severance unrelated to remaining duration of 5-year contract signed on joining Chelsea from Brighton in September 2022. Most of his staff to remain at Chelsea until exhaustive process to recruit new head coach is complete. This is from The Athletic. Let me see if I can read out that Athletic article. I've got subscription. Let me see if I can read that out. Graham Potter sacked as head coach. Check this out. Chelsea have sacked head coach Graham Potter. The club moved to end Potter's reign after just 7 months following a 2-0 defeat by Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge. The 47-year-old has overseen just 4 wins this calendar year and leaves Chelsea 11th in the Premier League, 12 points off Champions League places. 12 points, like seriously, if we can just rack up some matches, man, rack up some wins, because people above us are not really producing much, to be honest. Man United losing earlier today. In a statement, the club said Chelsea FC has announced that Graham Potter has departed the club. Graham has agreed to collaborate with the club to facilitate a smooth transition. He's agreed to collaborate, man. This collaboration, man. He's agreed to collaborate. What does that mean? Like, he's still going to hang around in the football club trying to find the new manager and then do a handover. In his time with the club, Graham has taken us to the quarterfinal of the Champions League, where we will face Real Madrid. Chelsea would like to thank Graham for all his efforts and contribution and wish him very well for the future. The club have confirmed Bruno Saltor will take charge of the team as interim head coach. The process of appointing a long-term replacement for Potter will be led by club's team of sporting directors before a decision is ultimately made by co-owners Todd Bowley and Baghdad Iqbali. On behalf of everyone at the club, we want to thank Graham sincerely for his contribution to Chelsea. We have the highest degree of respect for Graham as coach and a person. They said in the statement, he's always conducted himself with professionalism and integrity, and we are all disappointed at this outcome. Along with our incredible fans, we will all be getting behind Bruno and the team as we focus on the rest of the season. We have 10 Premier League games remaining and a Champions League quarterfinal ahead. We'll put every effort and commitment into every one of those games so that we can end the season on a high. Potter signed a 5-year deal to replace Thomas Tuchel in September, with Chelsea paying a buyout clause of 20 million to lure him from Brighton, but he won just 7 of his 22 games in all competition, with a January transfer window outlay of close to 300 million, failing to prompt a consistent upturn. Potter won 5 of his opening 6 fixtures in all competition, but Chelsea slumped either side of the World Cup. Where do they talk about his severance? Maybe not this particular one. Let's have a look at this one. No. Where's David Ornstein's? Anyway, bottom line is Potter will receive regular severance unrelated to remaining duration of. Yeah, well, we knew that he was going to get paid for all of that. Alhambra, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I would love to see Enrique, but frankly, we're not at the point where Nagelsmann is the manager in waiting. I foresee him being a problem down the road. Yeah, look, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in regards to Nagelsmann. Ms., will these young players be impacted, and do these have a plan, man? Man, look, we'll see. We've got a lot of young players, within the squad at the moment as well. We're still buying new ones as well. I'd like to think there is a plan, and right now, look, there's bigger things to think about. Right now, we need a manager that's gonna steady the ship. Like, we are sinking big time. We need someone to come in, steady the ship, and get us back on track. Make something out of the remaining parts of the season. We've got 10 Premier League games, as it's been reported, and the Champions League fixture to look forward to, quarterfinal against Real Madrid. We've got a lot to look forward to. So we have to do our level best to get those situations sorted first. Let's have a look at this. What's the club statement saying? I think it's more or less the same thing. But let's just have a quick look at that. Alteza, Nagelsmann is coming board already in Germany. Any coach but native. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, club statement. Chelsea FC has announced that Graham Potter has departed. Yep. Bruno Salter will take over. Okay, fair enough. It's pretty much all the same stuff. Nagelsmann. He seems to be the front runner. I'm just glad that Graham Potter's gone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just glad. When he started talking about XG, how McGinn's goal had a low XG, my God. I lost my mind after that. I was like, how is this? You cannot persist with this particular individual. And now we've been put out of our misery, and now we can hopefully move forward. I wonder how the players are feeling. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them probably might be relieved. And look, I know we all wanted a longer stint with a particular manager. We all wanted that, but at the end of the day, the results. If we're not getting the results, then no manager is safe. No one is safe, and nor should they be. Nor should they be. You need to make sure that you bring in the results. Let's see what else you guys are saying. The mask geezer is in the house. Ms. May, great to be watching the content again. I tapped out on Friday. I didn't watch the game. I was not surprised we lost. I wasn't surprised that we lost as well. I had a feeling that it was coming, that level of performance. And the fact that Aston Villa, like the way they played against us, that was a slap in the face. And I'm glad the owners, stopped being egotistic and actually made a move. It was good to see, to be honest. It was really, really good to see. I just want to show something because not that long ago, literally not that long ago, I'm pretty sure Ben Jacobs, it just shows some of these. Yeah, now he's mentioned it, but this aged well, yeah. Like 7 hours ago, Ben Jacobs tweeted, business as usual at Chelsea this morning after the 2-0 loss to Villa. Graham Potter will be in charge for Liverpool. Focus remains on that game. No change planned before it, despite pressure building. I mean, it just shows they don't know. They really don't know much. They really they have a shot in the dark. Like they're just like us. Like they see and they hear what's happening, and then they try and make an assumption, and they try and make that into a fact. Their assumption, they try and make that into a fact. All of them are guessing. And then he goes on to say, this aged well, but again, this morning, that was absolutely the club's plan. How do you know how could that be the club's plan this morning? And then in the evening, the club changes their mind. Now, I don't believe that. I do not believe that in the morning, now we're keeping him, and then in the evening, now we're sacking him. No, it cannot be like that, man. Come on. Not on the same day. Things change very fast. Potter expected to have the Liverpool game, and club even sent out pre-match presser invite. But by early afternoon, CFC board moved fast. Man, Ben, come on. Graham Potter has been sacked by Chelsea. Very unexpected. And how is it very unexpected? These guys, they badly wanted Graham Potter to stay in there, didn't they? And fast-moving development based on this morning all happened very quickly. It was anticipated he'd manage against Liverpool, but things moved quickly. I'm glad. Now at least we can have some hope. We can have some hope against Liverpool. Hopefully the players just manage themselves. Honestly, I'm truly hoping the players just manage themselves, and I think the players will do a better job. I truly do think players will do a better job. And I think Liverpool are there to be taken. Liverpool are 100% there to be taken. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Rejoice, ladies and gentlemen, rejoice. The scout, okay, sure, bro. Let's have a look at what the scout is saying. Christopher Vivell and co-sporting director Lawrence Stewart have held discussions around Julian Nagelsmann on him being the next Chelsea manager. I think he's going to be the next Chelsea manager, isn't he? He's going to be the next Chelsea manager, Julian Nagelsmann. I want to see what did Julian Nagelsmann do at Bayern? Let's have a look at that. In 2019, Nagelsmann joined Red Bull Leipzig, and during his coaching stint at Saxony, He led the team to Champions League semi-finals in 2020, which was first in the club's history. Oh yeah, Leipzig in the Champions League semi-finals. Nagelsmann himself then became the youngest coach in Champions League history to lead the club's semi-finals. Transfer market honors. Let's have a look at that. Pretty certain he won the Bundesliga. Yeah, so he's got the German champion. He's won the Bundesliga, German Super Cup as well. Yeah, so he's won these two. He's won the Bundesliga and he's won German Super Cup twice. There you go. At least he's got some sort of winning background. But I remember his Leipzig team was really good, man. That Leipzig team, so many players from that Leipzig team has gone on to bigger clubs, and that Leipzig team was quite exciting to watch. Look, could he have done better at Bayern Munich? Probably. There is concerns, I suppose, with how it all ended with Bayern Munich. Is he someone who's going to be able to control this group of players? It's important to know there are certain players like there was a lot of players in Bayern Munich. In the Twitter, like in Twitter, I've seen that they had no issues with Nagelsmann. They actually liked Nagelsmann. Let me see if I can. But there were certain players that didn't like him as well. Let me see if I can bring out the latest in Julian Nagelsmann. There's been a lot of players that have been saying that they had no issues with Nagelsmann. Official: Chelsea have sacked Graham Potter. Told the decision was made yesterday. Bruno Salto made yesterday. Okay, the decision was made yesterday. I mean, this is Nathan Gissing saying the decision was made yesterday. Bruno Salto will take charge of Chelsea as interim head coach. Yeah, there was a lot of players. Even João Cancelo recently, I think a few other players were saying they had no issues with Julian Nagelsmann at all. I'll see if I can get some of those information. I understand Julian Nagelsmann is currently on holiday. Di Matteo informs that he would be keen on starting a new project next season. Not now, but Chelsea may push. We'll see. We'll see what happens over here. Maybe he might be coming into Cobham with his skateboard. Felix, as I said earlier today, understand Julian Nagelsmann is Chelsea's first choice to replace Potter, and preliminary conversations had already taken place. Told Pochettino and Ruben Amorim are two managers to watch if Nagelsmann doesn't come through. It'll be interesting to see if Nagelsmann does take over. I want to see... Bayern, there's a particular page, Bayern page. Bayern in Germany. I think this is the one. Bayern sacks him, finds out social media. Yeah, they're just trying to find out. There are certain players that said that they had no issues with Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann on Kimpembe's injury. No, this is not the right page. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, are there concerns with Nagelsmann? Are there concerns with Nagelsmann, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Nagelsmann is going to turn Pulisic into a monster. Yeah, fair enough. Nagelsmann with a full preseason, a cut-down squad, Osimhen and Nkunku. Come on, this is Chelsea. I think there were players like Sadio Mane. I don't know if he really fancied Nagelsmann. I think players like Serge Gnabry, or the players that were on the fringe, I suppose, that didn't get the chance. But then there were other players that liked Nagelsmann. Okay, someone's saying check out PYS. Check out PYS. Dennis Zakaria has liked an Instagram post announcing Potter sacking. these players, they wasn't it that long ago? Wasn't he one of them that said, yeah, no, the playing group is together, the vibe is good. I'm pretty sure Dennis Zakaria was one of them that said that that everyone is coming together, that we're all sticking together. Imancha, thank you so much for the super chat. Means if I stick with this interim manager till the end of the season, what are your expectations then? Because I don't see anything changing until a new coach. No, I think we will get a new manager ASAP. I really do think. I think this interim manager is there just for the Liverpool one. After that, we're going to get someone. Lawrence, I highly doubt it'll be the interim guy that'll take us through the rest of the season. And if that's the case, I don't really have any expectations because what can I expect from this guy? I don't even know who this guy is, Bruno Salto. I can't really expect anything. I expect the players to manage themselves. Honestly, I really do. Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstonley led the final decision. Sources say it will be an exhaustive process to find the next manager. Fair enough. Telegraph Sports understands stunned and worried Chelsea players contacted their representatives on Sunday night, many having found out by the club's statement. Telegraph Sports understands stunned and worried Chelsea players contacted their representatives on Sunday night. Well, why'd you contact your... Chelsea do not have a successor lined up. Nagelsmann and Pochettino among favourites. These players need to calm down. Just calm down. We'll get a new manager very, very soon. You just need to calm down. And the ones that are probably worried are the ones that are not required in this football club. So they can buzz off. Lawrence Stewart and Paul Winstonley led the final decision. Sources say it will be an exhaustive process to find next manager. What else is going on? Julian Nagelsmann was mentioned yesterday during internal Chelsea discussions. Even though he has been sacked, Graham Potter has agreed to collaborate with the club to ensure a smooth transition. What does that mean? Graham Potter has agreed to collaborate. Is he going to stick around? Is he actually going to stick around? Enrique better than Nagelsmann. I prefer Enrique, but I don't know if he's a candidate. I think Nagelsmann is getting favoured because of Christopher Vivell. He's got his ties from Leipzig days. He's better than Potter. I genuinely think Nagelsmann's better than Potter. I mean, he's got Champions League experience. Nagelsmann this season with Bayern Munich was unbeaten in the Champions League. Like when I say unbeaten, like it's all wins in the group stage and 2 wins against PSG. So he's definitely a better manager. He's got experience at the highest level. He's won the Bundesliga. I know Bundesliga is not that difficult to win, but still, he's won the Bundesliga. German Super Cup twice. And when he had the Leipzig team, that Leipzig team was very good. It was a good Leipzig team. Let's just celebrate the moment and worry about the next manager later. I'm on my 6th point. This is the only time I've celebrated anything Chelsea in ages. Fabrizio tweet. Let's go, Mr. Fabrizio Romano. Let's see. What is the fabulous talking about? Okay, understand there have been already approaches for Julian Nagelsmann to be the new Chelsea head coach. Talks will continue to make final decision, but he is the favorite. No confirmation on Pochettino links at this stage. Nagelsmann mentioned in the internal talks. I think he's going to be the manager, ladies and gentlemen. I think Julian Nagelsmann will be the next Chelsea manager, and I would like to see it before Liverpool. I really would. I know at the moment that Bruno Sartoga has taken over, but we've got Monday. I think the match is on Tuesday evening. So look, I know this is a bit too far-fetched to have Julian Nagelsmann ready for Liverpool. That's not going to happen. I think Bruno Sartoga is going to look after us for that particular match. But I'd like to see a confirmation of the new manager done before the Liverpool game. We have all of Monday and we'll have all of Tuesday until the match, which is going to be in the evening. I would like to see Chelsea Football Club make a confirmation that Julian Nagelsmann has been hired. And it all depends on Julian Nagelsmann as well, whether he wants a break. Obviously, it was a shocking way that his time ended at Bayern Munich. A lot of his, playing staff, a lot of his players were shocked of that particular news. So I don't know how long that's going to take him to get over. Maybe he needs a bit of time to get over. But at the same time, you may not have the best opportunity to join Chelsea Football Club ever again. This is it. If you want this job, this is a lucrative job, man. This kind of job doesn't come around all the time. If you wait around, this may not come for you again. So, if you miss out on the boat now, then potentially you're looking at a Spurs job in the summer. But whatever the case is, I hope the contract is not too long. I really, really hope the contract is not too long. I don't want Nagelsmann to get, 5-6 seasons on a exorbitant, amount of wages as well. I really don't want to see that. Yeah, means they shouldn't rush into the decision to get another manager. They will need to take their time and make the right decision. Means now some are disrespecting Julian, but I think these elite managers are not going to here forever. Look, I'm not sure about Nagelsmann being an elite manager. I think he's a very good manager. I think he's a better manager than Graham Potter. He's got that experience in the Champions League. He's obviously got experience in winning as well with Bayern Munich. But I wouldn't class him as someone in that elite nature. Let's see what he does. If he does get hired, the squad that we have, he should be able to do quite a bit of damage. He really should be able to do quite a bit of damage. I think he generally does like the three at the back, doesn't he? He does like three at the back. He likes the wing-back football. I remember he was deploying Serge Gnabry as a right wing-back. He does like the wing-back football. So let's see. Miss, could you explain the difference between Julian and Enrique? Just like to understand, as I'm not really sure who would be the best manager for us. Look, I don't, from what I've seen with Bayern Munich, all I can say with Bayern Munich and also Leipzig, Julian Nagelsmann is, a bit of rock and roll football, really. Doesn't want to take too long in build-up. Wants to be high line, I suppose, because that Leipzig team had high line as well. Bayern Munich played a high line. Playing with wing-backs, having sometimes 7 in attack. It is a very attacking brand of football, don't get me wrong. And it's very fluid. You may start seeing, players in different positions. And this is why I guess some of the players in Bayern Munich didn't like him, because Leroy Sané, Serge Gnabry, Sadio Mane, they were finding themselves in different areas of the field. But he likes it's possessional play, basically. So that's what you can expect from what I've seen with Julian Nagelsmann. Julian Nagelsmann's teams have been good. As I said, the Leipzig team, the Bayern Munich team in the Champions League, they brushed aside Barcelona, no problems. They counter-press. As soon as they lose the ball, they win it back quickly. They press very well. But there's no set positions. Like, you don't really have a striker. You don't really have a winger. Everyone is fluid. It's positional play, basically. It's wherever you're needed. Whereas Luis Enrique, it's more structured. It's more, like method-based. Classic 4-3-3. Nice build-up. Patient build-up. 8s. Wingers wide. Do you know what I mean? Fullbacks overlapping. Have a look at Barcelona, Luis Enrique. Barcelona's Luis Enrique was sensational. More structure. I think sometimes players, they respond to more structure. And when it's more fluid and more positional play, that's when players, they don't tend to know where they need to be at times. You really do need very, very smart individuals. A lot of our players will understand what's going on, but it will take time. I think something like Julian Nagelsmann will take a bit more time. Whereas Luis Enrique, I feel like something players will understand straight away. Very structured football. That's how I look at it. But let's see what you guys are saying. Julian Nagelsmann is the main target to be new Chelsea head coach, but only for next season. Bruno Sartor will end the season as interim coach of the English club. We'll see, man. if that's the case, then what expectation can we have with Bruno Salto? Really. Thanks, Miz, for the explanation. Appreciate it. Have you a blessed day and keep up with the content. My favorite Chelsea content creator by far. Thank you so much, my man. PYS tweet. I'm going to check that out. Let's go, PYS. Let's see what PYS is doing. PYS is doing a madness. Christopher Vivell is pushing for Nagelsmann. Aubameyang has also liked. Does that mean Oba is back? Maybe Oba is back in the Premier League. We can utilize Oba, man. Honestly, we should be utilizing Oba. Aubameyang has liked it as well. Dennis Zakaria, Aubameyang, all the players that weren't getting an opportunity. I don't believe we will get a manager this season. If we agree a deal with manager, it will be for the summer. That Bruno guy will have us till the end of the season. What's the expectation? If the Bruno guy has us for the end of the season, what will be the expectation? Yeah. Because I think Chelsea always needs winners and managers who have the ruthless winning mentality. That's our success mantra. Yeah. We need a manager with winning mentality. Stop with this BS. Get a world-class coach. Yeah, man. I mean, there's not many like world-class level of managers that are open at the moment. That's the issue. I would have just kept Thomas Tuchel, man. Honestly, these owners, they look a little bit silly now, don't they? These owners. I mean, snapshot decision to get rid of Thomas Tuchel like that. And then they've prolonged with Graham Potter for so long after months of mediocrity, months of poor results, giving him a 5-year contract, 12 million a year wages, and all of the things that they said that, we don't want to act like the previous regime. We want to be more patient, this, that, the other. And now they look silly, don't they? They look silly that they've, hired this particular person. The question was always there, like, why Graham Potter? Why him? Of course, I appreciate that they've got rid of him right now. But a bit late. We could have done this after Southampton. We really could have done this after Southampton. And just allowed the new manager to settle things down. But it is what it is. We're here. That's life. I'm not going to miss any of Graham Potter's post-match comments, man. That's life. The lads gave it everything. My God. What now for Graham Potter? I think Graham Potter is going to have to move back to mid-table teams again. There's a lot of teams available. Maybe he can look into Leicester. Maybe Graham Potter can go to Leicester. Leicester would be a good project for Graham Potter. Seriously. I think Leicester will be a fantastic project for Graham Potter. He can even look at the Spurs job. Maybe Spurs. We need absolute beast manager, or at least of certain caliber. I want interesting manager, someone who's experienced winner. I mean, Nagelsmann, he's someone who's won. Do you know what I mean? Like with Bayern Munich, he's been winning. Only this season, when he got sacked, Bayern was just behind Dortmund. And not to say that he couldn't turn that around. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind Nagelsmann. I don't mind Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique has won everything with Barcelona. Do you know what I mean? So, to be able to manage that level of egos as well. Messi, Neymar, Suarez. There was a lot of, Iniesta, Xavi. So, I need a manager that's going to be able to manage personalities, that's going to be able to manage big egos. Very important. Can Enrique speak English? Yeah, he can. Yes, he can. He's got a Twitch channel, man. Miz, I manifested this sacking for so long. Thank you, God. Thank you. Yeah, of course, man. Get a matured manager for the club, Jose or Zidane. A lot of people are against Jose, man. But I don't mind him. I don't mind seeing him for the third time. He's an elite manager. You know, Jose, with this squad, at least he'll get the bounce from the beginning. We're probably going to win something with him. And then he, of course, is going to sink it all the way to the bottom again. But you know you're going to get at least a trophy out of him. Miz, can you please count the elite available managers who we didn't try before? Zidane. I think Luis Enrique is elite. We didn't try Luis Enrique. That's about it. Pochettino, I don't count him as elite. He's available. Nagelsmann is available. I don't think he's elite. Hansi Flick will have to, break his contract with Germany. I don't think Hansi Flick is also elite level, but he's another one very, very good manager. There's no doubt about that. All right, more news coming out. Todd Bowley believes Chelsea can win the UEFA Champions League, and the situation changed after he held talks with Potter today. Chelsea players are shocked. Why are these Chelsea players shocked? Which Chelsea players are shocked, man? I like how Todd Bowley believes that we can win the Champions League. Yes, we can. We can beat Real Madrid. We just need the right manager, but we can beat Real Madrid. Just when I said Graham Potter could join Leicester, just when I said that Graham Potter, Leicester's a good one. Leicester is definitely a good one to have. Leicester is undoubtedly a good one to have. Let's see what else is going on. This club is hilarious because Potter has set up horrendously time and time again, and they kept giving him a chance. But one of the rare games where he actually has a good tactical plan is they cut ties. Great. Chelsea would have to pay Bayern a huge compensation fee for Julian Nagelsmann as his contract is still running. Oh, a bit of a spanner in the mix. Oh my God, not this compensation BS again, because he's still contracted with Bayern Munich. So he's not really a free agent. Chelsea would have to pay Bayern a huge, oh man, these Bayern, they're doing us again. Not only with Anthony Barry, now I'm getting annoyed with Bayern. Now I'm actually getting annoyed with Bayern. Chelsea would have to pay Bayern a huge compensation fee for Julian Nagelsmann as his contract is still running until 2026. Is this correct news? Yeah, look, this is the right one. This is the one with that 333k followers. I don't know. Enrique, Bayern are smart, bro. Yeah, oh man. So it's not as simple as getting Nagelsmann. Mama made it, Drogba. Let's see what everyone's saying. See what Eunice is saying. Todd finally sees it like we do. Let's go. Respect has been earned tonight. Onwards and upwards. Let me see if I can call Eunice. I'm pretty sure he's probably doing a video. Let me see if I can call Eunice. I'm sure all of the lads are doing the videos. Where's Eunice? See if he picks up or not. Yo, bro.
How's it going, man?
How's it going? You're live on my stream, but I had to give you a call because we were just checking through some tweets and we bumped onto your tweet about Todd Bowley finally seeing it as us, bro. Bro, are you happy? Tell me. Alhamdulillah, we are all happy.
Finally, happiness has come back, man.
How you feeling, bro? Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm good. I've just got my video done. I done the video getting ready for Tuesday and talking about how crazy it is that nothing's been done yet.
Yeah.
And as soon as I go to post it, I see the news. And I'm like, oh my God, thank God for that. So I've now done another one, talking about the whole sacking. But I'm happy, man. It had to happen.
It had to happen.
Yesterday, you come out and said the XG of McGinn's goal wasn't that high. I'm like, mate, that got me vexed.
Bro, when I saw that particular comment getting circulated around, I was thinking, are you actually telling your players that don't expect these sort of goals to happen? These are rare. Like, don't worry about them. Like, screamers happen, man. Screamers are part of the game.
Bro, it's just like, is that your excuse? Is that what we've gone to, bro? Like, it's embarrassing. So I'm like, yo, something needs to happen. And now that it has, look, like, the respect of the owners is definitely shot up 100%, because albeit mistakes will be made, they're new to the game, but they've made the decision that had to be made, and they've done it. So fair play.
Do you know what?
Now we move forward.
Eunice, it had to be done. There was no other way after yesterday's defeat. Like, you've seen enough. Like, you literally have seen enough. Did you see the news how apparently we're going to have to pay Bayern Munich a compensation if we get Julian Nagelsmann, because he's still contracted to them?
He is, yeah.
So
I saw that. Which
I'm actually hating Bayern Munich still. I'm now hating Bayern Munich.
Hey, I mean, unless if they want Anthony Barry, and we can somehow make that as part of a deal,
sort of,
maybe we've got leverage.
Offset out the payments, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure we'll find a loophole somewhere. But with that, obviously Nagelsmann looks like he's the favourite. Chelsea. Well, Vival's definitely pushing for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that compensation that we have to pay, I don't know how much it's going to be.
Bruv, whatever the case is, no more long-term contracts, please. Just minimum 2 years. 2 years, and then results will dictate whether you get contract extensions or not.
18 months with an option of a year.
Yes.
Done.
Yes.
That's it, man. And if you go beyond that, it means that he's proven it should be a second contract that has 3 years or something like that. Not the first. So we'll see what happens. Graham Potter probably go to Leicester now.
Bro, that's a good job for him, bro. That really is.
It's perfect.
That's the level for him as well, bro. That really is the level for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he can talk about XGs over there. They'll buy all of that. They'll love XGs and stuff over there. Do you know what I mean? No XG bullshit with us. No XG. Bro, who's this Bruno Saltor guy, bro?
I actually don't know. I know that he played for Brighton at one point.
He was a player.
Yeah, he plays. But I genuinely don't know. Like, I even said it in my video, I don't know if did he come as part of the backroom staff for Potter? Is he sticking around because he's not even with them? Like, they will go with Graham Potter. So, look, and it goes to show just how desperate we were. If it's got to the point where we've just had to get someone that can somewhat manage a team for a few games, then we're going to have to do it, because that's how desperate it got. And that's what we've done. So Bruno Salter for the end of the season, which also leads us to know that we're definitely looking to think about who we're actually going to get. It's not to just get someone who's available now. We're actually going to think about, even if it means having to get someone at the end of the season who could be contracted elsewhere, but we have to think about getting the right person in for what we're trying to do now. So,
do you know what, Eunice? Do you know what I said? As long as we just get rid of Graham Potter, because he needed to go, some of these players can just... They've won more than Graham Potter can ever imagine in his lifetime. Like, manage yourself. Just go out there, manage yourself. Enzo Fernandez is a World Cup champion winner. We've got Champions League winners in our squad. Just manage yourself now.
Honestly, look, it's a case of getting the group back together and just getting the spirit high enough for them to be excited to play their football.
Correct.
That's it.
Correct.
That's it, man. If they're all excited to play their football, done. Bruno, I hope, can do exactly what Di Matteo did, although Di Matteo had the personalities that could actually manage themselves.
True.
Maybe not so much, but bro, we haven't got that long left. It's a case of, look, for the next 2 months, can we just go all out for each other, please? Like,
absolutely.
Let's care, look after each other, play for each other, and I honestly think if we do that, we're gonna see some top performances from some of the guys, because we have a good squad, man.
We've got a tremendous squad, a squad that doesn't deserve to be 11th, bro. It's simple as that.
Exactly.
And now we've got 10 games. you never know, Eunice, bro. Like, just try and put some wins together. We'll see where we end up at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But you never know what can happen. Look, Man United lost earlier today. So,
Yeah.
crazy things can happen.
It's a case now where, look, we have to identify who we're trying to get in now, come up with some sort of a deal, whether it's someone who's available, whether it's someone who's not. If they're not, we have to sort their club out and make sure that we get something done early. That way they have time to get a replacement and get everything sorted up until May. There's time. We have time. So
absolutely,
we don't take it to the end of the season, and then we plan in terms of who we're getting in for the first day of pre-season, starting now. And that's the right way to go. I think it's the best decision we could have made.
Some of these journalists look so silly. Ben Jacobs 7 hours ago said,
Ben Jacobs, like that.
He killed himself, didn't he? Ben Jacobs.
Fully about how he's going to be in charge for Tuesday, and now he's gone.
It just shows Eunice that I don't think he knows everything, bro. Ben Jacobs. He just like us. He makes an assumption and then he tries to make that assumption into a fact. Yep.
I
Crazy.
agree. And it goes to show even right now, you look at someone like Ben Jacobs and you think seriously reliable. There's very, very, very few people that are just completely reliable.
True talk.
We have to stick with them. Have to.
True talk, bro. Eunice, I'll let you go, bro. I'll catch you soon. Yeah.
Nice one, no problem. Thanks for having me on, man. And shout out to the chat. And yeah, we've done it, guys.
We did it. We did it. 700 live. We did it, bro. We did it.
We did it.
See ya, brother. I'll catch you soon. Bye.
Nice one, bro. Bye.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get Matisse. Matisse might be busy doing videos as well, but we'll see. Maybe not. Smash up the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, he's probably doing video. He's probably doing a video. Let me see if Drop Bubba's available. Might be very, very late for him. Oh, Matisse is on a stream. Okay, yeah. Oh, Matisse is live. Fair enough. Bubba's probably on live as well. All of these people are live. Let me see if Ryan's he's live, yeah. Drug Bubba's live as well, no problems. Let me see if Ryan's available, get his thoughts. We're going to sleep here. Have a good sleep. You can best believe have a very, very good sleep. Try George now. I don't have George's number, man. I'm not that linked up. Let's see if Ryan's available. Yeah, need Ryan's reaction. Ryan might be unavailable as well. Maya's going to call you back. Okay, no problems. Yeah, Ryan's not available. All right. What's up, bro? Nah. Just wanted to get your reaction. Was calling everyone on all you can eat. All good, bro. Okay, what else is popping? Bubba's just replied back. Yeah, I can come. I have to come, but I can at least call. Let me call you. Let me call you. Balak CFC is in the house. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to change my profile picture. Yes, you're gonna have to.
Yes, bro.
Baba, how are you doing, my man?
I'm good.
How you feeling, bro? Talk to me, man. You're live, bro. You're live on the channel. I just called Yunus.
Oh.
He's buzzing. I tried to call.
Even I'm live on my channel.
That's
Right
we both live on each other's channel on the phone, man. That's mad. That's mad.
Yeah.
How you feeling, bro? We needed this. We needed this.
I think it's the right decision, and it shows that owners are not stupid.
Yeah.
That's a pleasant thing to know, and the most important thing is that this shows that this is a club which really wants to be successful, despite them making those bold decisions and not being successful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I think that's a bold thing that they have done, because we all thought that they will take it on their ego and it would be they would be sticking with Potter till the end of the season, and they will still give him time. But they have, hurt the fan base. I don't think so. Even one Chelsea fan was in Potter's favor.
Nah, majority, almost 100% was just ready to get rid of him. You know what I mean? They were done.
Yeah. And whatever I'm reading right now, I think Nagelsmann would be done, because Well is pushing for him. He was a name which was discussed, and I think it was the right decision because many clubs would have been after him. So I think Nagelsmann would be a good coach for us, and let's see what happens. And oh boy, Tuchel versus Nagelsmann in the semi-final.
It can get a little bit complex. It can get a little bit complex because apparently we have to pay out Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich needs a bit of a payout for Nagelsmann. So hopefully we can strike a deal with Anthony Barry and Nagelsmann. I'm starting to hate Bayern Munich now. I don't like them anymore. So we'll see. Let's see what happens. Let's see. All right, bro. I'll let you go, and I'll catch you soon. All right.
Cool, bro. See you.
Take care. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wrap things up. Digital Film Reviews, thank you so much for the super chat. My man just woke up. Fantastic news. Alhamdulillah, we will get again now. This imposter is out. Of course, man. We'll have Chelsea back again. But I'm on the international flight, took off, depressed, landed screaming for joy after the best news. Didn't care if they escorted me. Love it, my man. Love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you guys soon. Enjoy the news of Graham Potter being gone. We can now proceed to look forward and salvage whatever is left for the remaining of the season. And there's a lot. Champions League quarterfinal against Real Madrid. There's a lot left. So I'll catch you guys soon. Until next time, see ya.